Hello and welcome to my review of Finding Nemo 3D, starring Albert Brooks, Ellen DeGeneres, and Alexander Gold. I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name. Don't hold me to that. Okay, so Finding Nemo came back out in 2003, and I am a huge fan of the original film. But before I can talk about the 3D re-release, I have to go into the short film with a new segment I like to call Slow Rider's Short Film Review. Slow Rider's short film review. I loved it. And now back to the show. Okay, so as I said, I'm a huge fan of the original, but does the film hold up? Yes, it does. This movie is just as good as I remember it. I still love this film. Let me get into the voice acting. Every voice feels like it fits perfectly. You know how I mentioned back in my Paranorman review about how I didn't feel McLovin's voice fit the character? If there was anything that is a perfect example of a voice fitting the character they're voicing, it is this film. Every voice just fits the characters perfectly. Let me get into the directing. The tone of this movie, again, just as I said in my arbitrage review yesterday, well, not as the suave and elegant of it, but it can go from being really dark to very light-hearted at the same time, and that's something Pixar has always been able to do very, very well, and it obviously shows with this film. Let me get into the story, the most important part of the film for me, and what can I say, but it is still hilarious, it is still enjoyable, I still love this movie. The characters are so likable. Albert Brooks as Marlin, you can still feel he doesn't want Nemo to leave. He doesn't want to let go of his son. You constantly saying, oh, he should let go of his son, but you still like him because you know how he feels. I mean, his son almost got killed. But I'm going to spoil it, but it's in the first, 3 minutes, so if you haven't seen the movie, at least the first 3 minutes, then I'm going to spoil it for you. But all his kids die, except Nemo, so you can feel how he's feeling when he goes missing. Ellen DeGeneres' Dory, first of all, she is a phenomenal voice acting. Again, all the voice acting is phenomenal. Dory is such a likable character. You know how Marlin feels, again, voiced by Albert Brooks, because she will be annoying on the trip, but she's still really fun to have an adventure with, and that is the sign of a perfect travel companion. Nemo is a very likable character as well. You know he was just trying to prove to his dad that I do not need you to look over me all the time, but you still feel like his dad's a bit more right, making you constantly battle with what was the right choice, until you realize by the end, both of them are right. All the side characters in the tank are funny, like Gil, voiced by William Dafoe. He's hilarious, and everyone in the tank is hilarious. They're so fun to watch as they try to help Nemo get back reunited with his dad, which brings me to Nigel, who is written very well, but voiced by Jeffrey Rush, who I'm a huge fan of. Nigel is written phenomenally well. He's very likable and suave. And as much as I hate John Carter, Andrew Stanton voices Crush, and Crush is a phenomenal character. And yes, I did hate John Carter, but Andrew Stanton did a phenomenal job with this movie. Also, there's Crush's son, Squirt, who's voiced by Nicholas Bird, the son of Brad Bird, who directed Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. And he does a phenomenal job being another very likable character. And the thing about Crush and Squirt is I feel they're based off of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They put two Ninja Turtles in two different bodies, in just one body, in two different, you get what I mean, two Ninja Turtles in one. But yeah, they're phenomenal. Everything in this film is phenomenal. I'm going to give this film an A+. Please like, favorite, and subscribe.